Dear learners, welcome to Effortless Accounts Academy. This video relates to NET Commerce multiple choice questions. Unit 1 Business Environment and International Business Part 4. Which type of complaints are not to be entertained by consumer forums under the Consumer Protection Act? Option A defective product purchased 1.5 years back. B. Misleading advertisement in a newspaper. C. Services provided free of cost. D. Tie-in sales. Answer option C. Services provided at free of cost. Next question. Which of the following is a WTO procedure to promote globalization? Option A. Promotion of free trade. Option B. Reduction of budgetary subsidies. C. Reduction in shipping costs. D. Promotion of foreign portfolio investment. Answer A. Promotion of free trade. Match the following regarding disinvestment in India. List 1, List 2 is given. A. Disinvestment policy by Chandrasekhar government 1991-92. B. Rangarajan Committee on Disinvestment in Public Sector Enterprise 1993. C. Strategic and non-strategic classification of public enterprises for disinvestment 1999. Formation of Disinvestment Commission 1996. Who is the fiscal agent and advisor to government in monetary and financial matters? Option A. NABARD. B. SBI. C. RBI. D. None of the above. Answer C. RBI. Match the items of list 1 with the items of list 2. A. National Manufacturing Competitiveness Council NMCC, the Competition Act 2002. B. National Investment Fund NIP, Public Sector Undertakings. Option C. Industries Development and Regulation Act IDRA 1951, Industrial Licensing Policy. Option D. Increase in Employment 11th 5-year Plan. Kyoto Protocol pertains to option A. Capital formulation, B. Globalization, C. Environmental protection, D. Unemployment reduction. Answer C. Environmental protection. The Kyoto Protocol is an international agreement that is related to the United Nations Framework Convention on Climate Change. The Kyoto Protocol's main feature is that it sets legally binding targets for industrialized countries and the European Union to reduce greenhouse gas emissions. Next question. Uruguay round pertains to option A. WTO, option B. IMF, option C. GATT, option D. World Bank. Answer C. GATT. The Uruguay round was a series of multilateral trade negotiations that took place between 1986 and 1994. It was the 8th round of negotiations under the General Agreement on Tariffs and Trade. The Uruguay round was the largest international trade negotiation ever held and led to the creation of the World Trade Organization. The round replaced GATT as the International Trade Administration. It also extended GATT trade rules to new areas such as services and intellectual property. Which of the following are outside the scope of the Consumer Protection Act 1986? Option A. Newspaper industry. B. Services provided under contract of personal service. C. Banking industry. D. Both A and B. Answer D. Both A and B. The reason being, Consumer Protection Act protects the interest of the consumer and makes provision for the establishment of Consumer Council and other authorities that help in settlement of consumer disputes and matters connected therewith. The services provided under the contract of newspaper industry and personal services are not included within the limits of the Consumer Protection Act. Next question. There is an acute shortage of electricity in some of the states in India. In which type of business environment this reflects a problem? Option A. Economic, B. Demographic, C. Politico-legal, option D. Socio-cultural. Answer option A. Economic environment. Match the items given in list 1 and list 2. List 1. Economic liberalization, it leads to increased competition. Outsourcing by IT-enabled services. Corporate frauds investigated by SFIO, Serious Fraud Investigation Office. Second generation reforms leads to macroeconomic stability. Which of the following is true? Option A. A consumer court set up under the Consumer Protection Act does not have the power to punish for its contempt. Option B. Professional services are outside the purview of the CPA. Option C. A consumer court cannot force a person indulging in misleading advertising to confess his quit. Option D. None of the above. Answer. Option A. A consumer court set up under the Consumer Protection Act does not have the power to punish for its contempt. Match the items given in list 1 with those given in list 2. First one, BIS, Bureau of Indian Standards, was established through an Act of Parliament on 1st April 1987. The new Act came into force in 2017. Its objective is to empowering standards, consumer protection, quality assurance and international assurance. So the correct option is quality of manufactured products. Second one, CERC, Consumer Education and Research Center. It conducts product testing in 4 categories: food, pharmaceuticals, personal care products and domestic electrical appliances. So the correct option is comparative product testing. Next one, CACP, Commission for Agricultural Cost and Prices. It ensures farmers to receive a fair price for their crops, stabilizing agricultural prices and protecting consumers. So the correct option is minimum support price for agricultural products. Next one, PCI, Press Council of India. It is the self-regulatory watchdog of the press, for the press and by the press, that operates under the Press Council Act of 1978. So the correct answer is press print media. Which one among the following is not the salient feature of industrial policy since 1991? Option A. Enormous expansion of the private sector. B. Redefining the role of public sector. C. Limited exposure of Indian industry to foreign competition. D. Pruning of the list of items reserved for SSI units. Answer. Option C. Limited exposure of Indian industry to foreign competition.